Generic greetings and welcome to Tavern Master, today's beverage dispensing beverages. A quite interesting and actually quite nice 100% pure purple grape juice. I was going to say purple grapefruit juice, but A, it's not that, and B, I'm not entirely sure you can get purple grapefruit juice or purple grapefruit. Let me know in the comments if that's not the case, but either way, welcome to Tavern Master. This is a game where you will design, build and manage a tavern. I was sent the code and I thought I'd give it a go because I've had some previous when it comes to tavern building games, most of which I've featured on the channel, and after a couple of hours of play I found that I was quite enjoying it. It's not an overly complex game on the face of it, so you know it's going to be a fairly chill series, but that's fine with me. Either way, we're going to jump in the new game and crack on and build a tavern, and hopefully it won't burn down in the first 30 seconds. Not that I think that is actually a mechanic, but you never know. Links in the description as always if you want to check the game out yourself, and hopefully we can pour beverages with slightly less foamy head on them than the 2 pints on the on the bar there. Although maybe you like them like that, but there you are. Anyway, new game, and sadly we have to overwrite our previous save, which is a bit of a shame because I've got about 2 hours invested, but there you are. So we have to go through a bit of a mini tutorial at the start, which is no big drama. So welcome to your tavern. Good. You will be in charge of managing and growing your business. Okay, it's telling us how to move around and turn the camera. We've pretty much got that down. The tavern doesn't look like a tavern at all. I mean, it sort of does. One wall is missing. Fair point, well made. And there are no doors and no windows. Let's fix that. I mean, it could have been subsidence. The walls collapsed and the door and windows are gone, and then this one has sunk into the ground, but most likely just dodgy builders. So over to next here, and we've got our building options, and it is asking to build a wall. So click on the walls. That is 50 generic units of currency for each wall, and then we'll just clicky draggy over there. Job done. It also wants us to build a door, which generally aids in it generally aids customers in getting actually inside the building, so we'll place that there. And indeed, outside, it sort of works both ways. And we also have a window as well, which I'm actually not too sure what it does. I mean, I'm up on what windows do in real life and other games. However, in this game, I'm really not too sure. It obviously puts a window in there. However, it doesn't let any light in, so I don't really know what it's supposed to do. Anyway, we need to go back over, and it's going to ask us to place some tables, which I'll place one in here, and also some seating. Everything has a cost, and most things have an associated prestige rating, so the higher prestige, the more people, the better class of clientele you're going to attract, etc. So those are now placed in. However, we have 2 of these benches that are not lit, which means that people won't want to sit there. Strange. Like I say, the window does not let light in, but there you go. So we've got a candle. It's 100 generic units of currency and 50 prestige, and we can turn off the overlay and see that it does actually light the room up. You can see the shadows moving there on the top wall, but also if we put on the overlay, we can see that, yeah, it's a lot easier to find where things are lit. So I'm just going to place that on the pillar here, and then that's job done. So great job. Let's go back, and it's now saying we need to buy some beer. So we're going to click on the bar, and we'll zoom into the bar. We are currently selling water for 2 generic units of currency. However, we do want a beer barrel, so it's 200 for that, and I'll place that on the bar. And we want to fill it as well. It's 150 generic units of currency for 150 litres, so it's a 1-to-1 for the beer, but we're selling it at 4, so we're actually getting quite a good bit of profit on that one. And back over. So, great job. Now we have to place we've placed for people to sit on, drinks to serve. One final thing is to hire staff members. So over to staff members on the right hand side. It's split currently into bartenders, waitresses and chefs, but you can get other members of staff later on, like security and such, that I've found. Anyway, bartenders. We have 4 bartenders here. We have William, Wharton, Fergus and Frederic. Each one has a carrying capacity, so we've got William with 5, Wharton with 4, etc. We've got speed when not carrying, speed when carrying, and drink pouring rating as well. Each one has a salary as well as a trait. So mood decreases 20% slower. Traits attract 7 more customers per day. That's pretty good. Fergus here gains experience 2 times faster. Okay, but do they have less trait points? 4, 8... 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they've all got 11. I'm going to go with Fergus, just to get more experience. So there you go. And for our waitresses, we've got a couple of people with mood not affected by cleaning, attracts more customers, gets 5 tip for every food served. Yes, you can get food and will get food early on. And there's a tip for every drink served. This is Ada, so we're going to go with Ada here. So they have a rating in tips. They also have a trait to get an extra 1, so that's pretty good. I hope they keep that tip rather than having to hand it to ourselves. It doesn't seem very fair. Anyway, we've prepared everything needed for the guests to start coming in, but before we unpause the time, let's see how you can unlock stuff in the tavern. So click the research button. There you go. Upgrades are researched by serving different types of guests, and you can see the cost of research on the left-hand side of it. For kitchen, we need to serve 25 common guests. So there's the kitchen, and we will research that. As you can see, it says 25 there in common. If you mouse over it, it's telling us that there are common, which is in grey, rare, that's in orange, gold, which is in gold, and royal, which is in purple. So there you go. Close that down, and number of guests per day is shown on the right, 29.1. There you go. And it's asking us to buy decorations and upgrades to increase that number, which we will not yet do. So unpause. The final tip is that you watch out if there's enough space to sit. If all the seats are taken, buy more tables and benches. Good luck. Okay. So, as you can see, we have some customers who are coming in. Obviously, we've bought this nice tract of land here, which is not overly large, but you can do multi-storey taverns, which I've not done, but I've seen that there's stairs in the game. And it seems to be an area that's quite well trafficked and travelled, and also a lot of people are... Well, in fact, all of them are managing to walk not only through a stone wall, but are getting caught up on these flame toppers. So they're going to be quite warm when they come in here, so probably a cold beverage is good for them. You can see our innkeeper here. Actually, here's the thing. So a tavern, I think, is generally a place that is... It serves beer and food, unlike a pub that is just food. Sorry, just drinks. But then there's also an inn which provides lodgings. But there's multiple over the course of over many different civilizations and nations. The names mean something different, and over time as well, the things change as well. So generally we just say pub, and it could have anything in there: food, drink, whatever. Anyway, one thing that I haven't looked at is at the bottom here, which is our quests. So you have certain quests, and they will give you quest points, and points mean prizes. In this particular case, money, floor tiles, and you can see it goes up and up and up and up and up and up and up. And I won't stop that because that's a bit of a spoiler thing. Own 4 tables, own 8 benches, finish any research, and change the name of the tavern by clicking outside. So if we go up here, we can... Oh yes, we are currently called Tavern Master. Well, let's change that one. I could go with generic tavern. That's, you know, basically going back, reverting to type. However, I'm going to say free... I'm going to say free beverages tomorrow in. That's what it's called. Or tavern. Free beverages tomorrow tavern. There you go. That's what it's called. And if people come in and say, oh, it was free beverages tomorrow, you can say, yeah, but it's tomorrow. No, but I read it yesterday. It doesn't matter. It still says tomorrow, so it's tomorrow. So when they come back tomorrow, it'll still be tomorrow, the other day. It's, yeah, it's something that I'm sure if a lawyer walks past, they're going to come in and sue us for everything we're worth. We are currently worth, however, 356 generic units of currency. So let's try and sort that. Actually, we'll get our points here. That times 3 really bugs me a bit because it's not times 3, you just gain 3 points. So it's not timesing the old value by 3, just... Yeah, for some reason that just, when I saw it, I was that doesn't seem right. But anyway, this is our tavern and people are getting served, which is good. What I'm going to do is wait for the end of the day, and then I'm going to probably move things around in this tavern a little bit, because I don't like that there's a really big gap between these tables. It seems to be a little bit of a waste. I do want, if I go over to building here, probably a gap of 2 from the edge, but maybe not between the tables. Or do we keep that? Oh, we might keep it. We might change it. I don't know. Anyway, let's go for... see, if I place them here, it's going to be like very much back to back, but one goes in there. Now, we're still going to have... Yeah, we're still going to have like some shortfall, aren't we? Okay, I'm going to probably move them around. So we'll wait until the end of the day. You can see the sun has gone down. We've got some nice trees here and some rocks and flowers and some mushrooms that I actually think disappear. If we're zoomed right out, some of these, yeah, you can see that the mushrooms sort of pop in there. I don't know what that's all about. It's just, well, draw distance for that particular mushroom, I guess. We can also zoom in and see our customers. So, yeah, we got some, someone from the religious institution somewhere who's come in for a quick pint and has went off. We've got... I was going to immediately say a wizard, but having a cloak and a beard doesn't immediately make you a wizard. It could make you homeless. But, I mean, yeah, either way, they're sitting there. We've also got a couple of people over here. Some sort of scoundrel, baker, perhaps. I mean, yeah, there's loads of... we can assume many things, and all of them perhaps could be wrong as well. So beer and water is going down. Naturally, the beer is selling more than the water, which is probably understandable. We have our people who've leveled up. So Fergus is leveled up, as is Ada. So Fergus, we will say level up, and we gain a point. So I'm going to increase their drink pouring, and Ada, we will level them up, and we'll increase their tip rating, so they get more tips. So they should get 3 tips. Well, I assume if they get tipped, I don't know if it's a 100% chance of them getting a tip. I assume not, but I don't actually know. I don't think it ever tells you. But there you go. Anyway, looks like people are leaving. It is currently 11 PM, so a final order is being called, and people are going out. It's now 12 AM, and there you go. So that is the end of day 1, I think. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, everyone's walking past now. No one wants a cheeky pound at pretty much 1 AM. So there is our summary. We have income in the negatives, but it's not a real rating considering the tutorial part of it. So I'm going to move these along then, and like I say, just trying to squeeze things in a little bit better. I do want a gap of 2 around the outside, but the rest of it I'm totally fine with it being just a gap of 1. So there's 1 table, there is 2 tables, and then seating 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I could, if I want, go ahead and go for perhaps things like, what would be the best? I mean, we could, if we wanted to, go for more expensive tables, like the strong table there. It's the same size, seats 4, but it's also 50 prestige as opposed to 20. But I am of the opinion at this stage it's probably best to crack on and get the other stuff first, and just get more people, more bodies on seats, as they like to say. Also, what I should have done is picked up these quests, or finished them, because one of them was to own 8 benches and own the tables, 4 tables. Should have picked those up before I started the next day, because then it would have just basically rolled up some new ones. We have to serve 20 customers, which we're getting 31.9 per day, so that should be fine, and finish any research, which we will be doing very, very shortly. So there you go. We can see customers are coming in and sitting down, and they are getting served. Oh yes, I'll say that. So she just served that customer there, and she was given, what was it, 4 for the beer, and then 3 for a tip, yeah. So 4 for the beer, and then 3 for the tip. If we go over here, it does say drinks and bonuses. Yes, so I think we get the bonus rather than the waiting staff, which is a bit of a shame. So there you go. So hang on, let's see. So right, the beverage we just dispensed and sold there was worth 2 generic units of currency, but she actually got a 3 tip. She got more in tips than the beverage was worth. It's like when you order something, you really need something ordering, like a part or something, like a washer or something like that, and the washer's about 47 pence. However, shipping's like 4 quid. Yeah. Anyway, so people are coming in, and that's good. I was about to say we have some adventurers coming in, but adventuring is actually a thing in the game. In order to get certain things in the game, you have to have an adventurers table and send them out to go and grab things, so there you are. Anyway, we are almost finished our research. We are on 3 more people required to be served in order for us to get that research, which is going to be our... It's going to be our kitchen. So I'm thinking, where can we put the kitchen? Well, I'm going to rule out this side, and in fact this side for the most part. This is our expansion for customers. So I guess we can only expand this side. Let's just open building, and oh yes, we can expand here. I could put it down here, but I think expanding it back over in here would probably suffice. So we're going to do just that. But obviously, that's going to cost money. Each wall section will cost 50, so I need a couple of wall sections, more than what we've got here. But, doesn't matter, we've just been given 800 bonus to build it. So let's do the building. So over to here and get our research, and that's fine. We want to go to research and set up another research. I'm going to set up extra guests per day. That should be fine. Over to building, to the walls here, and then the wall's going to expand, go down, and then come across. So that is how much is that? 350 for that. We will put a door in there, and I mean I can put a window in, but I don't think it does anything. You've also got half heights, mid heights, little trellises, things like that. Wall textures can be changed as well, so you can change these if you really want. I actually don't mind the look of that the way it is now. If we do other lodgings, we may have to change them just for the look of it. That's a very nice flooring, isn't it? That's really nice. I like that. So we're going to go with almost the cliched black and white checkered tiles for the kitchen. So that's now put in. We're going to go over to our shop here, and to the kitchen. We have a plate shelf, a counter, and 2 crates, but we haven't got all of this stuff here. Cauldrons, spice shelves, etc. So the counter, I will place probably there, because the chefs will be on that side. Actually, no, wait, is that the right orientation? No, it's not the right orientation, so I will rotate it. It says Z and X, so there we go, rotate it. I'm sure just right click works. Yeah, it does. So chefs are going to go on that side, and there we go. So the waiting staff will come in, pick that up, and then go. So that's on that side, that's fine. Over the kitchen, once again, we need a plate shelf, we need a crate, and we need... well, that's just it, actually. So we already got the counter. So the plate shelf, because the way they do it is they grab the plates, and then they grab the food from the chests. If they need to cook it, then they'll take it elsewhere. So I think what we'll do is have a plate shelf there, and then 1 and then 2 crates. I don't think we need both crates, but we're going to have both crates. And we need a chef. So let's see what we have. We have Rob prepare 2 soups at the same time. Fergus receive 2 bonus for every dessert served. Frederic, who has mood decreasing 20% slower. And Henry, which is 2 bonus for every dessert served. I'm going to say probably Henry, because why not? There you go. And I'm also going to get another waitress. So gains experience 2 times faster, mood decreases slower, can carry 8 drinks at the same time. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're already quite high up there anyway, by the look of it. Oh, actually no, it increases the maximum amount. That's clever. If it was just this overrides this, it would be a fairly useless trait in the long run when it comes to leveling up. However, no, that's not bad at all. Maria, welcome aboard. There we go. Each one of these has a happiness as well, so they slowly get unhappy as things go, as time goes by. So let's have a quick look at our chef. So we're going to zoom in, and they're currently staring at the wall, contemplating the meaning of existence. And yes, there you go. Haven't really commented about the look of the game. It's obviously very stylized. I like the characters that the sort of low poly. They're quite nice. So sort of offset with the rest of this, which has got a few more in. In fact, there's probably more, because there's more polygons in that than the characters, but no. So just waiting for someone to potentially order some food, although it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Oh no, there we go. So one of the waiting staff comes in and hollers at the chef, you know, we want food. So they pick up a tray, they go to the chest, which is, I mean, it's probably a cold storage, and looks like they picked up a mushroom there, and they have made some bread. So there we go. And then they're serving that, and then there goes the bread. So 22 for the bread. So let's have a quick look at our menu. So we've got cherry cake, bread, apple pie, cream rolls, and fruit bowls. There you go. So once you get a certain number of these sold, so in the first level it's 15, you can then level it up, and I assume you get more money. And desserts are in yellow, main courses are in red, and soups are in green. Okay, good to know. You also got a bowl of chicken. A bowl of chicken? Do you normally serve chicken by the bowl? I don't really know. Do we have any other things to get? We need to serve 20 customers. We're on 18 of that, so almost completed. However, research is now done, so we're going to get extra guests per day. We have lemonade that we can research, or musicians. I'm going to go with lemonade first because it's nice to have more options for the for this here. I guess are too many options a bad thing? I don't really know. Maybe for the people managing the place, if you've got, say, 45 different lagers or something, it would be a bit of a problem when it comes to supply and managing it, etc. But for the customers, it's probably okay. I know there's a place semi-locally that that sells drinks. It's just a small place in the middle of nowhere, and it has 4 drinks. And you order a 1, 2, 3, or a 4. And every couple of weeks it changes. Nice place. Anyway, let's upgrade our Fergus here, and they have probably going to go for drink pouring is most likely the thing to go for. You can see also the waiting staff are picking up the empties as well, so whether it be the mugs, flagons, the bowls, etc. Oh, that looks like a nice pie. Good. Yeah, they're going to do all that. Let's get our serve 20 customers quest done, and we will get our gold. So we now have 736 gold. So I think we need to do something with that, and most likely it's going to be building. So let's go ahead and build along here. And that's it. We'll remove that wall. And for the flooring, I mean, do I want to just have it as the wood? No, the wood's fine, I think. Although the ground floor, it might be a bit better to have something else. What's that look like? Not bad. There's our end of day summary, but let's try some other stuff. Don't like that because of the little seams you can get stitched in there. It's gonna have to be that then. Yeah, I think I prefer that, and then if we go up a floor, then we'll use wood. Right, over to our tables. The question is, do I start to buy some better tables? And I can tell you now the answer is no, I'm not really too bothered about that. What I am bothered about is the lighting, so I want to place some lighting once again on the edge here, and there we go. Oh, I don't have enough money for that one, that's a shame. But we'll go the next day, and then it shouldn't take too long, I would imagine. So here's our new quests. So it says own 4 decorations. We've got 0 of 4. Buy any ingredient 100 times. Have an average 0.05 for food. We're on 0. And own 7 tables. So we were close to getting one of those done, but not all of it. I think we'll also have to hire another member of staff specifically for waiting. Yeah, I think so. I think we'll probably do that. So over to staff, over to our waitresses here, and I'm going to go for carry 8 drinks at the same time, because why not? Why not? So we've got 2 of them that are really, really good at that. For Ada then, I'm actually going to reduce their priority for drinks, food and room service, and make sure they're high up on cleaning, simply because we've got 2 of them that are really good at carrying a lot of drinks, and I want to make sure that the tables are actually cleaned and served properly. So yeah, be reasonable, I think. So I want a couple more lights, 1 here and 1 here. I don't necessarily have to place the lighting on this side, but I want to. So we're just going to go to max speed while we wait for the customers to be served. Yep, they are definitely being served, and that's looks quite nice, whatever that is. Looks like lava in a meringue, but there you are. And how are we doing for research? Halfway there, waiting for the lemonade. That's actually a fairly poor lyric, I would say. So candle will go on. I'm gonna have to rotate the camera around. That goes on there. Each one of these costs 100, so I can't afford much more. Oh, I've just realised that that's why we've got a lot of traffic. So over there, it goes off into the middle distance where people can apparently walk on water. It'll come along this way, and then they're walking to the castle. So if this thing gets sieged, we're going to have absolutely no chance because we're outside of the castle walls. Maybe that's why we've got this prime bit bit of land. Maybe it gets absolutely hammered every couple of years when barbarians come past or something. I don't know the narrative. But there's our waiting staff who are very happily waiting, but not picking up the empties, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, research is complete for lemonade. I'm going to go with musicians, and that will allow us to get like, musicians in one corner and, you know, sing and dance. So I'm probably going to have musicians in this corner, I would guesstimate, but I haven't yet fully decided. We shall see. In terms of decorations, we'll have a quick look at that for now. We've got plants, globes, a barrel with scrolls in it. There's nothing you can place on tables by the look of it, which I think is a bit of a shame. There's different banners and stuff. Oh, you can change the colour of the banners if you want to. I mean, do I want to place some banners? I quite like those banners. They're nice, some of these. But I like the banner, the colour changing ones. Let me place that in there and see what colour I can change it. So I think we have to go over here and then, oh yeah, so you can change the colour to like, well, lots of different colours. Pink, red, blue, green, another blue, orange, white and black. Okay, and then you can sell it if you need to as well. I don't think placing banners all the way around here is the way to go. Maybe shields or something like that. That would be quite nice. Do we have shields? I'm sure we do. Is that banner there? What colour can we change that? Whoops. You have to place it on the pillar, this banner. So, let's see about this banner. It's the same colours, so you can't change it. I actually quite like that. The white with the sort of gold emblem down the bottom. And there's the shields. Ah, but the shields go on by the look of these walls here. Alright. Oh, and there's a coat rack. I mean, a coat rack would be handy. Place one back there. No, that's a fairly poor place for a coat rack, surely. Place it. Place it there. That's fine. And unpause it. One thing I thought of. Not the wall. Yeah, so I've removed that window. Because windows don't seem to do anything. Yeah, okay. I might put some windows in later on, but they don't even give you extra prestige by the look of it. So, not really too sure what their deal is. Not too sure at all. But, research is on the go. We can get some lemonade. It's going to cost us 200 generic units of currency for a lemonade barrel. And also, we are running low on drinks, so I probably have to sort that out at some point. Probably sooner rather than later. We are not serving as many dishes as I would have thought. Food-wise, I thought we'd be selling a lot more, but we aren't. But there you go. And it's currently getting dark. Currently getting dark. See as the sun sets. But a lot of customers coming in. Let's have a look. Yeah. And good money. Oh, and bread. Which they're currently eating bread with a spoon. Huh. Must be undercooked. 172. We need 200 for the lemonade. We should make it. It should be fine. Shouldn't be any problems whatsoever. Although, saying that, looks like it's going to be the end of the day. Oh, there's our 200. So we will buy that lemonade barrel, and it places it there. And 40 to fill it. Well, 40 to half fill it. There we go. That's about right for us. So we now have lemonade on the menu as well. Okay, I think we're going to leave it there. That's been a bit of Tavern Master. Good start. We have 2, 4, 6 tables in total. We got water, beer and lemonade on the menu. And we've also managed to get... some level ups for our people here. So there's Ada. I'm going to level them up and increase their tip rating, and no levels elsewhere. Everybody's fairly happy. So overall, it is a fairly decent day and a decent first episode. So yeah, there you go. Next episode, we will probably just increase the size of the tavern, see what people we get. We will very shortly have musicians, so that'll be fun to get. And also then special events. We've got adventurer tables, grills, wine, ales, additional waitresses and drinks price, etc. So there's a lot to look at with. So yeah, overall pretty happy with that. Hope you like what you see. If you do, then by all means check the link out in the description if you want to have a look at the game for yourself. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.